Right, so I have returned once again today to cover what I missed of Gamers, which is actually literally just one episode. I have not watched the middle part of this whole entire series, and I was kind of like, you know what? Need to catch up. So yes, as we know, everything pretty much has gone to some sort of like, wow, that's a place. That's definitely a place. That kind of realm of territory right now. So everything's a little bit kind of on edge a bit, I would say. But hopefully, since now in the middle of this whole entire season, there might just be a silver lining somewhere within each of the relationships, because practically it's about 15 going on at one point. Like at this point, it's about 15 going on. Like you just think they're going out with one person when they're going out with someone else, and it's just a vicious cycle, a vicious cycle. But that's what makes the series so freaking good. So, anywho, let's get this show on the road. Let's put you over here. Good old Crunchyroll. Put you over here somewhere. Come on. There we are. Dual screening hardly ever works. All right, there we are. Good to go. Good to go. All right, so let's start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin now. Yeah, she has the wrong idea about Amano, because she thinks he's going out with Urihara's girlfriend. She's adorable though. She's adorable. Oh man, the good old Konami code. Oh wow. Oh jeez. My heart. It just came back just then. Holy crap. I just felt my heart just come back. Like, yo, that's where it's been this whole entire time. Do you think in a different reality, this game anime would actually like kind of have a different company there? Had Capcom still been like had Capcom still been the Capcom we knew once before, do you think there'd be like multiples of Capcom 4 like banners everywhere? And then other fighting games, stuff in my head, other than Marvel's Capcom and Street Fighter that Capcom's made in a long time. I mean, the JoJo one, maybe even the JoJo one. Oh, damn. What do you think he would get out of that though? Let's face it. What do you think he would get out of it? Oh man, that under night in Birth Excel poster just gets me every single time I see it. Gets me every single time I see it. Man, it's kind of cute, isn't it? Uh, this guy's got the right ideas. I like him. And who tells you you don't learn anything from visual novels? You learn quite a lot from visual novels. You learn a lot from visual novels. I love him. I love him so much. He's an amazing character. Oh man. Oh man. I love the fact they're all getting a wrong idea, or like kind of making up their own narrative for the actual event. Actually, kind of incredible. It's actually kind of incredible. Oh hey, like look, a kind of tracking shot. Kind of. It ended too like soon though, but still, it's nice. The tracking shot. The tracking shot. The tracking shot at least. That was incredible. That was incredible. That was incredible. That end card, though, that end card, boy, that end card. Everyone was talking about the end card. That's why I thought I'd do the joke of, oh, that end card, that end card. Righty ho, neighborinos. That was the most incredible episode of an anime that's not returning this whole entire year. That was incredible. That was actually like the most perfect episode. It was the most perfect crescendo to actually like kind of get towards. The whole entire thing just sort of getting to that one event and it just happening and it just goes boom. And it just everything just goes like, what? Hold up a second here. What's going down? What's happening? I'm sorry. Like what's been said here? Like but the most incredible thing about the whole entire episode is the fact that everyone had their own narrative of what's really going down here. Kind of, most of it was just misconceptions about what's really going on. But it was just incredible because everyone was just like thinking to themselves, well, that person's looking at that person guilty. That must be an SOS of someone else. It was incredible because it was just like, what? And then it just all ends up with a confession of him saying, let's go out with me, and her saying yes gladly, because I'm guessing she was gearing up for the rejection and it just kind of just, boom. She was thinking straight and it just kind of messed up completely. And that was incredible. That was absolutely fantastic. I think I'm actually in awe how great that was because it just shows you how great this anime is on its own, because not many people I know is actually watching it. I'm kind of disappointed because it actually is a fantastic show. It really just kind of does romance in a different way. It doesn't feel as if it's kind of just trying to go like fracking to the stratosphere levels of different, because you had like Scum's Wish that kind of looked at romance in the kind of unconventional way that kind of did frack itself at the end. And then you've got a whole entire thing with Koi to Uso, which is really just doing a bad job of romance anyway. But then you've got this one who's just kind of got a romance show that's just going at it at its own pace and just doing its own thing. That's actually really freaking great about it because it tells a normal story. But what makes it so freaking great is the characters themselves and how the characters kind of like just have some misconceptions about what's really freaking going down. It's just so freaking great because you just want to see what happens next with these characters. You want to see what they will do, how they will actually kind of muck up the whole entire situation to a point. And you got Urihara just basically being like the kind of mastermind behind everything. And it's incredible. Like he's basically just there, just being the mastermind, just doing everything in the background and no one realizes, oh yeah, it's him. It's great. It's freaking phenomenal. I like Amno as well. He's that kind of character which really in its own right, he has his times where he's a complete arsehole, but he has got his really, excuse me, throat just gave up. Yeah, so he has his really freaking great moments. Like he's an arsehole sometimes, but he actually manages to actually kind of counteract that by saying something that's actually kind of genuine. And you got Argudi, he's basically just the character we need in this whole entire dynamic. She's the kind of conventional like love character. She's like in love with him, which actually is kind of, it's cute because you don't want to see anything bad happen to her for that reason, because she's actually mad crazy in love with Urihara. Like it's one of those things you want to see them together because she loved him for who he was beforehand. That whole entire thing, she's got the wrong idea of what's really going on here, but that whole entire thing, like it's you don't want to see anything bad happen to her. And the whole entire speech she gave before the whole entire thing ended really just kind of hit home that she's that kind of character you really want to have a happy ending for, because she is really goddamn nice and really she's in the wrong anime. Like she is, because she's just too cute for the show, because she does everything that you expect from a person in this show to do, but how the show is structured, you kind of like it's kind of depressing for us to watch her just kind of almost in a way just kind of go into self-destruction, but in hindsight, it's kind of like this self-destruction of nothing, because nothing's really going down. Yeah, they're hanging out, but it's nothing really malicious going on behind closed doors with those two. But yeah, I mean, it's a good show. I think this episode, if you have not watched this whole entire show yet, and you're just like tuning in for this episode, do just go and watch the whole entire show. Really, just go watch it, because it's incredible. Like, it's actually one of the best shows of the whole entire year. I don't care what anyone says. This show's probably beats out most romance shows that's been going out. It's come out in the last couple of years. Granted, I haven't watched every single romance show this whole entire year, because you got Classroom of the Elite, I believe, as well. You also got that Sugar, I can't say the name of it. That one that came out last season, but by Studio Phil and Seiji Kishi, I believe, that directed it. Like, you got that show as well, which I've heard would be amazing as well. But I think this season and this whole entire year really is the renaissance of the unconventional, like, kind of romance, which in some cases does work. Don't get me wrong, because you have the whole entire thing is Studio Phil anime. That's very much where it works. Because it doesn't really tell an unconventional love story. It just tells a really, really genuine love story that really, really freaking damn works. But then also we have the whole entire thing with the unconventional love stories, which does actually work in its own right sometimes. But we need that one show to come out that actually really does do it properly. But also, it actually is the year of traditional love stories, like the whole entire thing of just telling a nice, genuine love story that doesn't really do anything out of the ordinary, but it has really freaking great characters. And I think this actually is one of those things, like, as well. But this one kind of drifts into the unconventional territory, because really everything's just going wrong, and it's incredible to watch that happen. But yeah. So all in all, pretty freaking good. So yes, with all that said, I have indeed been the driver. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole, and if you want to leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here and you want to stay a little bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. But until tomorrow, we're probably more JoJo Part 6 and maybe something else. I'm not too sure yet. I shall see you guys later. Bye for now.